right, how y'all doing today? Okay, what I want to do, guys, is just kind of give you a little update on my spring garden, what's going on. Now, I started off, as you know, we started off with, I forgot how many seeds now. 288 seeds, I think. I had all this filled with seeds. Okay, so it's 144. There's 72 on each one. So it's 144 seeds, and I only had very few that germinated. Okay, and so, but anyway, so out of that, this is what's going on. You can see what's happening, right? So I have. Let's go around back. I'll just kind of show you a little bit of everything. I only had 3 out of the 12 cucumbers germinate, and here they are there. I put one in this small pot, and there it is growing. It's doing well. Here's the second one in this small pot, and it's doing good. And here's the third one, and it's doing well. Okay, so then on the next row, what's going on out here, out in the front here, I went ahead and just direct seeded, planted some a squash seed. So here's a squash here, a squash there, another squash, and on the end here, this happened to be a zucchini that actually germinated, a zucchini. So that's going to be a green zucchini. This tomato, I'm not sure what tomato plant it is because it was a wild one that was growing. So I planted it back here. And then I took a pot in between the 2 tomatoes here, and I got 2 beans growing. This is vining like it's a pole bean. It's supposed to be bush beans. I hope they are. I hope they're not. I hope they, because I don't know what to do, man. I hope they are pole beans, but they sure, I mean, I hope they bush beans, but they sure look like pole beans. And I don't buy pole beans, so I don't know. Maybe the pack I had, I didn't go buy any this time. I've been having them, but maybe what I had some pole beans. Apparently I did. That's going to be a drag. But anyway, this right here is another, this is one of my tomato plants that propagated, germinated. And it's a San Marzano, which is like a Roma tomato. And then I went ahead and planted a basil along with it. I got a set of beans in here, and they look like they vining, so that we got the same thing going on here. Then I got another San Marzano tomato that germinated, and I have a bay leaf with that. So that's what I have here. Now, what I did was I took more seeds and planted some more. Then I had a few more things germinate. So, which I had, this is another San Marzano. So it's smaller, and there's another one, and it's smaller, which is actually pretty good because I'm going to be getting tomatoes over here before I get them here. So it's like a succession planting thing going on, and that's how all 3 of these things are kind of working out this year for me. So let me just go through this. So we have another San Marzano here with a bay leaf. Now these all bay leaves came from me, except for one that I'm going to show you down here. This is beans again, and hopefully those are bush beans. A squash. This is another tomato that was a wild tomato plant growing, so I'm not sure what this is either. And then this is a basil here, crimson basil, and I purchased this from a nursery not too far away from here that I sometimes get plants from. Here's a squash, which I don't know if that's going to make it the way this root system's looking here. Maybe I could try to maybe put it in the ground a little bit more. covered some. It don't look too good. This is from last year still. This is a garlic and some beets that are growing. I'll be harvesting those pretty soon. There's another squash. Now here's my only one pepper plant that a bell pepper plant that germinated. The only one. Only had one that did it, and there it is. And then I went and bought some pepper plants. So here's one. A green bell pepper. I have a green bell pepper over here. And back here, I have another one. Now this one's I need to probably move that one. It's getting probably not enough sun in this area. I'm going to wait a little longer and see if it grows any. But over here, I have some cayenne peppers and some jalapeno peppers. I got 4 jalapenos, 3 cayennes, and one of them, I think the cat jumped up here and broke it. So this is another green pepper right there. And then we have 2 and 2, some more beans growing there. So that's what I got growing in my pots. Now, on this side, this is all I have. I had 3 of the cherry tomatoes germinate, and so that's these 3 right here. So we've got one pot there, one there, and that one on the end there. That one's getting a little taller. It's got some flowers on it. And then all through here, this is from that's been sitting here since last year, but this is all my beets that will be, you can see they're starting to die out. We're going to be harvesting the beets soon. This is my carrots right there. Now, I have this little bit of garden over here that I try not to do too much in because I just can't bend over as much anymore. But this is where I planted the potatoes, and I got potatoes all through here. So they looking good. And then this on the trellis over here, this is what we call down here in Louisiana mirliton. And you might know it as coyote. So I have that grow, and we're going to get some coyote. We use that, we call them melitons down here. And we stuff melitons, and it's a very popular dish, especially around the holidays, like Thanksgiving and Christmas. Very popular, because that's when they usually are fruiting, when you get the melitons, you know. So that's what's going on in my little backyard right now. What's going on, and this is working out fine as far as like a succession planting that's going on. It's pretty neat because I got things that are far ahead of the rest of this that we'll be getting harvest off of before we get it here, and that's just going to work out great. Oh, I do have one. You know, I had bought a pack of strawberries from Home Depot, and they had 15 plants in the thing, in the little pack, and I planted them all through here, but only one took. So it's growing, and so might take me a while, but we'll see how fast it grows and what it does, and the runners will make more plants, and hopefully I wanted to take this whole section and make strawberries, because as you know, if you follow me, I got berry plants, and we love berries. I make jams, jellies, preserves. We use them in smoothies, and the elderberries we use for well, I make jellies with that too, but we also do the syrup for like you take just to help build your immune system and all. Over here I have just a couple of herbs going on. I got my oregano. This is from last year. I trimmed it all up. It was all hanging out. We trimmed it. Looking good. Getting some new growth in it. Basil and my rosemary right there. Now I have another container back there that's nothing in it, but I want to grow another herb, get me another herb. But man, I made my own seasoning with the little bit of herbs I have, and it come out really well. We really like it. It really came out good. All right. Anyway, okay, guys, that's an update on my spring garden. What's going on in my homestead? And man, if you live in the city and you want to start growing food, you can see what I'm doing in my little backyard here. And if I didn't have all this building here and the chicken coops in the back, I would even have more space to grow more stuff. But I have the chicken coops. I had quail growing over, raising quail. I got rid of all of that just because of the cost of the feed's outrageous, even with the chickens, because I don't have no grass. I just have all concrete back here, so I can never free range my chickens, so I had to feed them 100% of their feed. So it's just getting too expensive. It's just the price of the feed kept going up. I just couldn't keep up with it, so I got rid of my chickens. When we move and get some land, we're gonna get the chickens going again. But that's what I have back here. This was a coop. This was my first coop. A half of it, let's say half of the first coop, because the first coop, it went all the way, and I wound up splitting it up and making 2 coops here, and I got a coop there, which that was 2 coops too, because I had different varieties of chickens, and I was selling chickens, and I was selling different color eggs, green eggs, and you know, the brown eggs, and what have you. And but nothing's going on back here anymore. It's kind of sad. I miss having the chickens. Number one, I used to use their manure to make my soil. Now, I have a little bit left that I'm working with that was in the bottom of these cages, coming up for spring, next spring, or the fall, let's say, for the fall. I mean, not the spring, for the fall. After that, I'm going to be out, but hopefully by then we're going to be having our property. We're hoping that's going to be happening pretty soon for us. And even if we don't move right away and we can get the property, at least I can get some things going on the property, like start the orchard. You know, I want to get my trees planted, my berry bushes planted, get all that going out there, and maybe even get the chickens going. So I have to see how all that is, you know, because we're not going to be there all the time to monitor things. So I got to play all that by ear. So when we start doing that, we'll figure it out. And then we might be there all the time. We might be able to move right away. I don't know how it's all going to work out yet, but it's getting close. We're going to be taking some trips and looking at property. We're going to take you all along with us every step of the way. We want to record everything that we're doing when we make this move from city style to country style living. So yeah, this is city style, homesteading city style, but this is prepping us and getting ready for homesteading country style. And so here's my aquaponics, doing pretty good. This is going to be a drag moving this. This is going to be a job. This is something that I'm not looking forward to doing. So I'm not. So anyway, all right, guys, that's gonna be it for this video, for this spring update. And man, share my videos, like this, please. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Okay, be blessed. All right, bye bye.